So let's get started with this brief overview of LegalShield. Today we're going to talk about personal growth, a professional opportunity, and a powerful journey.
Now what we found is that the best business models of today are simple, disruptive, noble. They are not easily duplicated, and typically they have an app. So let's look at some examples. Now one disruptive innovation that I'm sure we're all familiar with is Uber. It's changed the taxi and black car industry. Why? It's simpler, easier, and more affordable. Netflix, another disruptive innovation that disrupted the movie rental space, the brick and mortar retail stores like Blockbuster. Why? It's simpler, easier, more affordable. You can watch as many videos as you want for one monthly fee right from your smart device or smart TV. Airbnb, another disruptive innovation, changing the way people book accommodations. In fact, people are booking unique homes and rooms and apartments, experiencing a city just like a local. Why? It's simpler, easier, and more affordable. Listen, whether we're aware or we choose to ignore disruptive innovation, we cannot argue that it's happening with or without us. Let's look at Amazon, right? No longer up for discussion, non-negotiable. It's happening. In fact, we know this disruptive innovation is forcing brick-and-mortar companies, retail establishments to shut their doors. Why? It's simpler, easier, and more affordable. Listen, people are no longer going to get film developed and sending pictures to their loved ones. There are platforms like Instagram that are disruptive innovation that we can actually send around the world pictures of our loved ones, experiences, and people can see them instantaneously. Why? It's simpler, easier, and more affordable. Now let's take a look at one of the oldest professions, the legal profession. Most say it's expensive, unresponsive, and unaccountable. I'm extremely excited to announce LegalShield, another disruptive innovation, this time with the legal profession, making it affordable, accountable, and responsive. For the first time, leveling the legal playing field, allowing the average person to collectively have access to what the wealthy have always had access to individually. It's simpler, it's easier, and now more affordable. Listen, one of the best things about our company, we started out of a need, not out of greed. The gentleman pictured here, the great late Mr. Harlan C. Stonecipher, founded our company because he was in a car accident, and he had auto insurance to take care of that banged-up car, but nothing to take care of the legal bills that were a result of that accident. That was no fault of his own, by the way. So he started LegalShield in 1972. That's right. We're not a startup company. We're not wondering if this works. We're a rock-solid company that was established in 1972. We're protecting approximately 4.6 million lives in the U.S. and Canada with a dedicated network of quality law firms in all 50 states plus 4 provinces of Canada. And we have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Our purpose? We simply protect and empower people. Our vision? To provide equal access to the liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every human being deserves and expects. And our mission, to help people improve their lives by teaching life-transforming skills and to deliver exceptional products and services that promote peace of mind and confidence in a world that's oftentimes uncaring and selfish. Now, you may be thinking what I thought when I first heard about LegalShield. I thought to myself, well, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't break the law, so I don't need to prepay for a lawyer. But then I quickly realized that bad things happen to good people, too, right? Good people are treated unfairly, taken advantage of, overcharged for repairs. Let's take a look at some of the common legal situations that good people encounter all the time. Landlord-tenant issues, consumer finance, estate planning, traffic, real estate, employment, collections, civil litigation, family law, criminal, automobile accidents, right? And the list goes on and on. Now, with LegalShield's disruptive innovation, you can download the LegalShield app right to your smart device, and with the tap on your phone, you can actually call your lawyer and have equal access to the justice system. Number one, personal legal advice on an unlimited number of issues. This is huge to be able to talk to a lawyer and not have to worry about a bill showing up after that consultation. Imagine the things you can call them on. Now, a lawyer writing a letter or making a phone call means a lot more than us writing that same letter, right, or making that same phone call. Because if you don't know your rights, we don't have any. They'll also review contracts and documents on our behalf up to 15 pages. They say the bold print giveth, but the fine print taketh back away. I've saved thousands of dollars just on contract review alone. You've got IRS audit assistance, civil trial defense, both for pretrial and actual trial time, family domestic services. This was a 90-day waiting period, but it's for uncontested divorce, adoption, separation, and even name change. You also have the ability to get assistance on moving traffic violations. You just press the button right there on your phone. It'll ask for permission to open up the camera function of your phone. You take a picture of the citation, send it over to the law firm, and they'll contact you within 8 business hours to give you the consultation necessary. Listen, this has kept points off my license, which means my insurance didn't have to go up. We also give you access to your last will and testament, a living will, and a health care power of attorney. This is important. LegalShield has taken away the number one excuse why people don't have a last will and testament, which is finances. We actually give you a will just by becoming a member with LegalShield, and we'll update that each year. So that includes, again, your living will and a health care power of attorney. Once you become a LegalShield member and you actually download your app, with just the push of a button, you can actually start on your last will and testament. Now, this last button is our 24/7 emergency access button to a lawyer at 2 in the morning on a holiday.
And if you're ever injured at work or you're in an accident, talk to your provider law firm about representing you on a contingency basis, which simply means you don't actually pay the hourly rates. And by the way, anything that falls outside of the 100% coverage, you get a discount on, even pre-existing conditions, or situations like DUI or bankruptcy, contested adoption, and contested divorce. So after today, once you take advantage of this service, you'll never ever have to pay 100% for your lawyer fees again. At a minimum, you'll get a discount. And one of the best parts about our service is that you actually have access to what we call member perks. Over 400 vendors give you discounts. So you can tap, access, and save money when you rent a car or you buy electronics from Best Buy or you go to the movies. So make sure you access your member perks before you go spend another dime, just to make sure there isn't a savings waiting for you with our program. Who's covered? The member's spouse, never married dependent children under the age of 26 living at home, or full-time students, dependent children under the age of 18 from whom the member is a legal guardian, and then physically or mentally disabled children living at home for the life of them, all under this one membership. So which would you choose? A lawyer charging $250 an hour or more, or join LegalShield and get access to law firms across North America for about $1 a day? This is why we're growing so fast. It's not your dollar, my dollar, but a shared economy, group buying power. Remember, over 1 million people paying $1 a day. Trust me, we can attract the best law firms the money can buy, and we have. Our average lawyer has 19 years of experience, all for about $1 a day. And that's just our legal plan. We actually offer 2 services. Listen, with all the recent data breaches, there's a huge problem that everyone faces: identity theft. That's our second plan that we offer. It's called our ID Shield, because criminals don't just want your money any longer. They want your identity. When most people think of identity theft, they think of financial situations, but that's less than 30% of identity theft. So what are the other 70+%? Well, here's the most common types of identity theft: tax return fraud, and medical claim fraud, and Social Security claims, credit, driver's license, criminal, and character. And guess what? Unfortunately, you are guilty until proven innocent. So with our ID Shield plan, we're going to give you access to your credit score, but then we're also going to monitor and alert you if someone accesses your information. We monitor credit score, Social Security number, passport, driver's license, medical ID, email, loans, credit cards, bank accounts, black market website surveillance, and even social media. So now what really separates us, what differentiates us from every other identity theft plan that's out there, we offer real comprehensive restoration. You see, with the tap of a button on your app, you actually have access to a licensed private investigator who will do whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, to restore your identity back to pre-theft status with a $5 million service guarantee. So let's recap. Our legal plan is only $24.95 a month. Again, less than $1 a day. Our ID Shield plan is $24.95 a month. So combined, $49.90, about $1 a day still, to have access to both of these plans. Now, if you decide that you want the legal plan, for $24.95, but you're not married, you don't have any dependents, you can actually get the ID Shield plan for only $9.95 a month. So now we're talking about $24.95 for the legal plan and only $9.95 for the ID Shield plan if you're an individual who isn't married and doesn't have any kids. Still about $1 a day. So how do we make money? Through word-of-mouth marketing and team building. Now, we're familiar with word-of-mouth companies. Facebook, we share things all the time on Facebook, but they don't pay any money for it. Uber, they send me credits, but I've never been able to pay my bills with Uber credits. LegalShield, $60 to $280 every single time we share it and someone takes advantage of it. So let's talk about the different ways that we get compensated here with LegalShield. I think you'll enjoy all four ways. One, we get paid now with daily commissions. So let's talk about how that works. So as an associate, and we all start as an associate, we make $60 on the $49.90 plan. That means someone decides I want both the $24.95 legal plan plus the $24.95 ID Shield plan. And when we send that into LegalShield, or they go to our website and sign up, LegalShield is going to send us $60. How awesome is that? We get paid every day. So $60 until you get your first 3 memberships. Those are 3 people who want the service and 1 associate. Inevitably, one of the 3 will say, how much did you get paid off of this? You say $60. When you get your first 3 and 1, now you get a raise. You get paid and promoted. You make it $120 on your 4th customer, $120 on your 5th customer. Or you can just get customers and don't recruit any associates to your team. So if you go out and get 6 customers, on your 7th customer, you're making $120. 8th customer is $120. Until you get to 15 customers, now you're making $140. After 50, $160. After 100, $190. By the way, this is your business, your 1099 income, so you do as much as you want or as little as you want. No bosses here, only coaches. And I love that about LegalShield. And once you get to $25 a month, now you're making $230 for every membership. $50 a month, $280. But you can do it with a team. For an example, manager, you don't have to get all 15 by yourself. Let's say you have 3 people in your team, and you get 5 memberships, and let's say 2 of them get 5 memberships. That's 15. But now that you're making $140 every single time you market the service at the manager level, if I was on your team, I was one of the 3 on your team, whenever I share the service, I'm making $60 like you used to at the associate level. But because you're my manager, look at that on the right there, 20 plus 20 is the difference in override between the manager and the associate. So that's 20 plus 20. You make 40 whenever I make 60. Every time I make 60, you make 40. And I'm below you, and I can make more money than you. But you don't mind because you get paid a small percentage when I succeed. You see, not because I joined, but when I succeed. And that's cumulative, by the way. So if you're an executive and I'm an associate, now whenever I market a service, look at this all the way up. You make 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50 whenever I earn income. And so you have an interest in seeing people succeed. In fact, you want to see people succeed even more than you. Now, one of the benefits of the Performance Club is 4 incentive trips each year. Not only do we offer 4 trips a year that you can earn through Performance Club, we also have cash bonuses with Performance Club called Freedom Bonuses. And the 4th way we get compensated with LegalShield allows you to build a legacy. It's called residual income. But like many companies that we pay into monthly, whether it be our cable or satellite bill, whether it be our insurance company, right? We may have set that cable or satellite up one time, but we pay for that every single month, whether we're watching TV or not. The same thing with our auto insurance, right? We're paying for it every month, and someone's getting paid off of that. Well, now you have an opportunity to capitalize off of residual income. Can you imagine 5 years from now, 10 years from now, getting paid off of work you used to do for the life of that customer? That's what I call a legacy business and residual income. So how much does it cost to get started? I mean, you would think thousands of dollars with all the value I just talked about, but it's just $99. Now remember, you make $60 from one customer on the $49.90 plan. So think about that. Go get your first couple of customers. You're already in profit mode from a one-time $99 investment. Plus, we give you access to amazing business tools to grow your business. mobile apps and videos and social media websites. We actually have access to business briefings that take place across North America. So if you know someone in another state or province, you can send them out to one of our corporate professional overviews. They like what they see. Now you've got a business partner in another state or a member in another province, and guess what? You're earning income from a place perhaps you've never visited before, all because you're a part of this system. Now, LegalShield Advantage makes it so simple to run your business. It's only $19.95 a month, and the first month is free. Now, it's optional, but honestly, I think it should be mandatory because I'm not sure how you really run an effective business without these tools. An enhanced associate back office so they track everything for you, contests and incentives you have access to, personalized website with e-commerce, business building mobile apps like Prospect by LegalShield, where you can actually put someone's information right on your phone. Let's say I just met you today and I said, look, if you keep your options open when it comes to making additional income, put your information right here. I'll send you a video. It'll even tell me when you watch the video. How awesome is that? Or if you're interested in a membership or identity theft, I can send you a video specific to what your interests are. Ellis Engage allows us to communicate with our team all across North America. So again, I think it's extremely valuable because instead of driving an hour away from your home, you can simply send someone to your website. They sign up online. LegalShield knows it was your website, and they pay you the next day. That's what you want to have access to, and that's what you do have access to with LegalShield Advantage. Listen, I love LegalShield because we have a proven track record. 400-plus six-figure ring earners, 150-plus $50,000 ring earners, 230 Millionaire Club members, and $1 billion paid out in commissions in the last 10 years. And we know our associates enjoy different things about LegalShield, and people are motivated by different things. Freedom and flexibility of working from home, belonging to a noble cause, financial opportunities, spending quality time with family, and living life on their own terms.
The most popular media provider doesn't create the content themselves, Facebook. The leading movie rental company doesn't own any retail stores, Netflix. And now LegalShield provides legal services in all 50 states and 4 provinces of Canada, but we don't own any law firms. You're at the right place at the right time.
Here are your next steps. Become a member. Download the LegalShield and ID Shield mobile app so you can use the service yourself. That way you don't have to say I heard or I think or the guy who worked at the mall told me. Right? You can say I know. Number 2, become an associate. Set up your website. Number 3, get trained. Go to connect.legalshield.com/start. Start your training right away. And then number 4, get paid and promoted. Earn that $180 level up bonus in your first 20 days. That way you have your own testimony, your own belief check. I'm excited for you. I look forward to working with you. Congratulations and welcome to the LegalShield family.